just found a diary, guys, from 2019. So I'm just going to read you a bit of it. It just says, I want to find a positive way to deal with emotions and thoughts again, a way that won't lead to any self-destruction. For as long as I can remember now, I've been struggling with myself. 2018 was a very messy year for me. Alfie's dad left me, and whilst I met someone else and life became great again, I had so much emotional baggage that I felt unable to cope. I drank more in 2018 than I ever have done, along with other things, and I knew that my life was spiraling out of control. No one, not even the love of my kids, was enough to stop me from wanting to self-destruct. I lured myself into a false sense of security after a while, started feeling miserable about reality and didn't want it to be real anymore. Whenever I was drunk or off my face for a short while, everything felt okay. I felt happy. But of course, what goes up must come down, and every high came with an even bigger low. I really was close to giving up. I spent days upon days in bed, sleep deprived and riddled with guilt about spending time and money on my pathetic addiction that should have been going on my two beautiful boys. I quit my job, and although I wasn't enjoying it anymore, I left without another one to go to and became completely irresponsible. The boys have missed nursery and school. I neglected my duties as a mother and genuinely felt like they would both be better off without me. Although I was deeply ashamed of my actions and who I had become, I couldn't tell anyone or talk to anyone. Not really. If I did, I would have lost my children. I just hoped and prayed that it was a phase that would sooner or later come to an end. I felt myself starting to feel a cloud lifting as Christmas approached, because I knew I had to get myself together for the boys. What sort of pathetic person would I be if they woke up to no presents, or a mother too hungover or too depressed to get out of bed? With the harsh realization that no one could help me or would help me, I decided I had to get a grip before it was too late. I've been very sick mentally, very poorly, and before Christmas Day I went to my local guy and wasted £200 on coke to shove up my nose over the Christmas period. I didn't want to lie to my boyfriend. As long as someone knew about what I was doing, then it couldn't be that bad, could it? But I was wrong. He was disgusted with me, and rightly so. That was the most I'd ever bought in one go at that time, and I'm not sure why I did it. I just went and gone 2 whole weeks without it and then rewarded myself by buying it again. It changed me. As soon as I had it, I did it non-stop, and I'm not even sure why I thought I could pace myself. Who was I kidding? It destroyed my Christmas, as I spent 4 or 5 days constantly off my face. I was paranoid, irritable, short-tempered and tearful, not to mention impatient. He called me a mess and a cokehead, and deep down I knew I was, but perhaps I just needed to hear that. So then I say, new year, new me. And I say I'm never going to do it again. It's about getting my old self back and overcoming my addiction to alcohol, cocaine and cigarettes. It's about ensuring I become a better mum to the boys and a better girlfriend. This was 2018, guys, and I didn't get to grips with this until 9 months ago. It goes on. Let me see if there's any other bits in here where I say I've messed it up again. I'm sure there's another bit where I go. 20th of February 2019. I'm in a very dark place at the moment, and most of the time I spend my time contemplating how much easier it would be if I wasn't here. I convinced myself the boys would be better without me. How sad is that? I've become very withdrawn. I'm using and drinking again. I don't talk about my feelings anymore. This is February 2019. I don't laugh anymore. I don't smile, joke. I don't have any energy or desire to do anything other than to drink and take drugs. I don't find enjoyment in any activities that I do. Has cocaine use really stripped all that away, and will it ever come back without having to have a drink and a line to feel like me again? I'm so angry at myself because I'm in this awful cycle where the feelings of boredom and emptiness are so overpowering. I'd rather be drunk and off my face than in the present moment. But then I spend my days in bed being a shit mum, cancelling appointments, cancelling plans, eating crap, doing nothing other than sleeping and eating. How the hell did I get here? Why can't I just go back? I miss my old life. I feel so broken. It's so bad to read that, guys. Like, that doesn't even feel like me anymore. And it is me, you know? And that was me for years. And it's like I'm reading that and it's not me. Like, I'm reading it and it's someone else, which is really weird. But if I can do this, guys, I promise you anybody out there can do it. Like, that was me, this is me now, and they're not the same person. They are, obviously, but I'm still that person deep down, but I'm stronger now. And if I can do it, you can do it too.